What up, squad? What's poppin'? Is you ready for an ROM rant? Listen, yo, I really feel like, Drake and everything, the way that age is gonna time for him, he gonna end up like JaRULE, bro. He gonna end up, I don't care, that ass, he gonna end up JaRULE. Say what y'all want, but yo, I think it's gonna be like, you know what I'm saying? 50 Cent did JaRULE, bro. Like, that's what Kendrick gonna do, you know what I'm saying? To Drake. It's just facts, man. It's just time is telling, bro. This is what happens in rap battles, bro. It's like, y'all gotta check this out, man. And we're gonna go through this together. We're gonna go through the emotional process of what happens when you lose a big battle. You know what I'm saying? That being said, if you're new to the channel, don't forget to comment, subscribe, thumbs up, and slap that. But yeah, whatever. Let's just go. Can't even speak. Let's go.
He feels like everybody turned on him after this Kendrick thing. Was that type of feeling that you had, that like people just turned on you?
I know what he's feeling like. Like, there was moments when I had people that I thought was, really cool with me and shit, and then to see them like, and in your mind, you're like, it's just music, nigga. So you really gotta rock to that shit that bad. You know what I'm saying? Like to be in the moment, to be part of the fucking herd mentality crowd. You know what I'm saying? I thought you was my nigga.
Now I feel you with the herd mentality crowd. You know what I'm saying? Because, yo, the herd mentality crowd is crazy. But there is some times where people do shine that, like, you know what I'm saying? They present themselves so well. They package it so well. And it's like, damn, man, I just realized I was rocking with this fool. Now, I never rock with JaRULE shit. You know what I'm saying? Except for Can I Get a What? You know what I'm saying? I was fucking with that song. I was jacking that song. But everything else was singy-songy. And don't get me wrong, 50 Cent started doing that too. But 50 Cent did it in a clever way. I think it was a little different, But JaRULE could rap, you know what I'm saying? But I just feel like, you know what I'm saying? 50 Cent was the kryptonite to that. That's what it was, plain and simple. The kryptonite to that. You know what I'm saying? He shut that down. Even though he was kind of doing the same thing that you were doing towards the end, but he was a kryptonite to that.
Now I see the type of nigga you are. You know what I'm saying? So you get to see niggas for what they are, and you like, all right, it's cool, nigga. You follow the herd, you follow the crowd, it's cool. And so, so I understand what Drake is seeing and understand, but it's just
I always feel like with the beef shit, man, it's like...
But the beef shit is whack for hip-hop. I'm gonna keep it a buck, nigga. It's not... Sure. Everybody says it's great, and they love it, and they think... But nigga, it hurts the culture in a lot of ways behind the scenes. Things can't move the way they move. Right. You know what I'm saying? Like, so now things become fucking puzzles. You know what I'm saying? Promoters got to figure out who can be where, who can do what with who. It's just a mess, nigga.
I'm gonna keep it a full stack. Y'all is cap. Yo. Clue, stop it, bro. You was implement on pushing records that was beef records. And let's be real with it. That is part of hip hop. All the battling shit is what makes hip hop. You think the breakdancing, the DJing, that was all battles, bro. That was all battles, man. MCing, all of that became battle, and that all became part of the culture, bro. Like, you know that, man. You know that. The DJing came out with, who had the bigger system, who had the better system, who could, you know what I'm saying, rock the party better. Come on, stop it. And then the B-boys, they had crews. And then the crews used to go at it. You know what I'm saying? They used to be it out, you heard? Stop that, man. Stop that. You know it's not bad for the culture. It's what made the culture, the competitiveness. That's why, bro, they say it's a full contact sport, you heard? It's a full contact sport. It's always been said. That's always been said. Hip-hop is a contact sport. Nobody said that this shit was going to be lollipops, bro. Y'all a bunch of suckers for that, man. Nobody said that, you heard? So don't say it's bad for the culture, because at the end of the day, bro, like, this is how it's been, bro. It's been this way. There'd be no KRS-One. There'd be none of the greats without it. You know what I'm saying? LL Cool J, you know what I'm saying? With Big Daddy Kane. None of that. None of that. Now, don't get me wrong. There was some, there was some great songs that came out of not, beefing and nothing like that, but the subliminals, talking about how rough you have it, talking about how, you know what I'm saying? You was talking about somebody always. You was talking about some shit that you was going through. At the end of the day, you was battling against something, whether it was a system or something. You was battling. That's the whole point of hip hop, bro. You was battling some type of demon. That's what it is. It is what it is. Stop trying to rewrite the shit. I'm tired of niggas trying to rewrite the shit, you heard? Stop that, bro. Stop that, bro. Just because you lost and, yo, you no longer a rapper, you no longer at top tier, whatever it is, where you used to be, stop with the corny shit. A battle is what took you out. I get it, bro. I understand it. But be like, hey, man, it is what it is. You know what I mean? It is what it is. If you was a victor, you'd be saying something totally different. You know that. You know that. Yo, when Fat Joe gave you New York, you know what I'm saying? I got 100 guns, 100 clips. Nigga, I'm from New York, New York. Yo, bro, that was your last hurrah, bro. That was your last hurrah. And it just didn't work out for you, bro. It just didn't work out for you. Nobody believed you after that. You was making too many love songs. And that's cool. That's cool because like Pac said, bro, you could make this thug shit all the time, or you could make something for the ladies that's gonna make you some money. So I get it. I understand that. I understand it. You gotta get a mix up of music. I do understand that. But at the end of the day, bro, you gotta keep it hip hop. And you know you gotta make them thug songs, bro. Otherwise, you're not really hip hop, bro. You kind of like where they placed us at the beginning. Hip hop and R&B. Hip hop was never placed on its own. It was like R&B. It was mixed with R&B in order for the both to sell. Now hip hop is on its own. Now I don't know what they call it. You know what I'm saying? Because a lot of this shit that's out ain't even hip hop. I'll be dead ass with you. I'm gonna keep it a stack.
And so everybody, the fans get to enjoy the shit and they amplify the shit, but they really don't understand behind the scenes, it really, really hurts the culture as on a whole.
Let's just say like an MTV, like, oh, we can't invite Rule because this person's gonna be here, or we can't invite this person because Rule's gonna like. It becomes like a shit show.
It becomes a political thing. Who has more power to control the behind the scenes? You know what I'm saying?
For sure.
And you got to stop that too, bro. You got to stop that too, because you know you copping out, because you had way more power than 50 before he came out. Now, don't get me wrong. He was backed by some heavy hitters, but you was too, bro. You was backed by some heavy hitters. It's just, it's the same thing, bro. It's like, yo, you went over there with Suge and them. Yo, they had their hands in the scope. They had their hands in all of that, man. Come on now. It's the same thing with UMG and Kendrick, bro. Same thing. Yo, the better rapper ended up taking, you know what I'm saying? He took the W and you took the dub. You heard? You know, there is a difference between a W and a dub. A dub means you lost. You heard? You took the dub. You took the dub.
Scope is very good at fighting rap beefs. They're very good at it. You know what I'm saying? That's what I'm going to say. They know how to do it. They've been doing it since the Tupac days, and they just know how to do it. You know what I'm saying?
You believe that being that so many people have changed in the regime of that record label from since Tupac was there, you think somebody's left over and they know how to control and run the rap? But is Jimmy still there? I thought he wasn't there no more.
Jimmy the boss,
he's
man.
He's always behind the
scenes
Jimmy the boss,
somewhere.
Man. Hey, man, it is what it is, bro. It is what it is. You know what I'm saying? And, yo, at the end of the day, without rap battles, that's a cleansing of the culture, bro. Rap battles is a cleansing of the culture, bro. You know what I'm saying? You always have to go through that. You know, in order to prove you top, you have to. You have to. In order to prove you the top dog, like you on top, it has to be done, bro. It has to be done. And that ain't gonna change, bro. I mean, maybe in the future, you know what I'm saying? But yo, hip hop is too brand new. You know what I mean? Hip hop is too brand new. It's the same age as me. You know what I mean? So it is what it is, bro. It's not old enough yet. You know what I'm saying? Maybe after a couple of centuries, you know, when everything sounds like automated, you know, AI, then maybe, you know what I'm saying, when everybody's being politically correct. But at the end of the day, bro, hip-hop is what it is right now. And I'm glad it's still staying that way. You know what I'm saying? I'm glad a lot of people had dropped that, you know what I'm saying, were dismissed for a little while, because hip-hop is, yo, it's making a, you know, a pretty decent comeback in 2025, you heard? I'm liking some of the music that's coming out, for real. For real, I'm jacking some of the music. I actually can buy music now. And 2024 too. You know what I'm saying? Kendrick did his thing, man. You can't say he didn't. Can't say he didn't. And that's what it is, bro. Like when we sit there and compare the two, bro, it's a comparison of JaRULE and 50. It's a comparison of JaRULE and 50. You know what I'm saying? You had a dude that was on top murdering shit. You know what I'm saying? Then one comes out after for whatever reason, you know what I'm saying? And yo, it just becomes where, yo, bro, y'all just don't see eye to eye. You know what I'm saying? Y'all touch left, you know what I'm saying? Y'all touch shoulders at a certain level, and then one thought he was too big for the program, and yo, you had to get son. That's it. You had to get son. That being said, let me know what y'all think. I'm out of here, man. I'm out of here.